welcome to my channel. I hope everyone had a great weekend. If you are new, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. For today's video, I'm going to be using these natural nail tips that I got on sale from SHEIN. So there's a whole lot in here. I'm not really positive the amount. And it's numbered, comes in a nice case, and these have a nice C curve, not big but not small either, and they're strong at the tip area and flexible near the well area, which is what you want in a nail, so that's all good there. And I wanted natural, so for sheer colors or glitters or whatever it may be, I wouldn't have to add so much polish to get that build up. So I was hoping this would help me in situations like that. So as you can see, they're pretty long. They have a slight curve at the tip, and my plan was with these as well to do the hyper realistic nail trend that's been going on. So that's my plan for today's video. So I'm just sizing these out, and you do want to make sure it's sidewall to sidewall for the best application. And I do just want to mention that even during this process, they felt really sturdy and really stable on my nail. These were pretty good quality if you ask me, so I was really happy about that. So yeah, I just go on sizing out all my correct sizes. And these tips do run a little big. I would say just slightly big in the sizes. I do have a peel-off base on top of my rubber base coat, so there's no prep here. So I am just using a rubber base coat and my gooseneck lamp here to apply these nail tips. And it's really, really easy with rubber base coat. It's like 1, 2, 3 application. So as you just saw there, I do squeeze the sidewalls as well to make sure that those little, flaps or wings, whatever they're called, are pushed down nice and snug. So yeah, that's just what I do. I apply a generous amount of the rubber base. I cure it for just a few seconds under the lamp to make sure, it's good in place. And then I squeeze the sides. So that's the best way for me to apply these nails, just to make sure there's no bumps and everything is as smooth as possible. I did want to cut these down just a bit. So that's what I'm doing here, giving them a quick cut and making sure they're all even. Then I go in with the 100/180 nail file, and as you can see, I have it angled just to get the front area of that tip, because like I said in the beginning, that it did curve down just slightly. So just focusing my file at the tip area to straighten that out. And now I'm just straightening out that tip, the free edge, smoothing over the whole top, and just using this to get into tight spaces. So now I'm taking out my palette paper, and I'm going to be using some Polygel that I got from Temu actually. I was excited to try that brand out. I do just want to mention that I am an affiliate with Temu, so I will have my affiliate link and coupon code for 30% off for all new users in the description box. So if you're interested, go and check that out, please. I would greatly appreciate it. So I'm using that. It's in the color brown, and it's not like brown. It really does just look like a nude kind of dusty pink color, I would say. I don't know. So I'm using that for my nail bed area. I like to use alcohol, so I'm just getting it right out of my alcohol dispenser to the right here. And I'm just moving this Polygel, patting it in place. right up to that cuticle without, you know, going over the cuticle. And I'm just smoothing it out around the whole surface of my nail bed area. Try to get it as clean as possible so there will be less filing at the end. That's always a good thing to do. Save yourself some time. I have these French nail cutter things, you know, and I've never used them before. And I decided that I'll give them a try because I basically use gel and it just wouldn't work with gel. So since I got Polygel, I figured that that's what I'll do. But in order to get it not to stick, I just dipped my finger in some alcohol before I put it on, wiggle it left to right, and then you scrape it right off. So that was really cool and so much easier than I thought. And yeah, you just take it right off of that tool then. I did just want to make sure that I had that shape, you know, really nice and good. And so now I'm going back in with the second amount just to go over the nail one more time to make sure that I have a high enough edge at my nail bed area for when I add the next color of Polygel. So that's what I just do here, and then it's real simple because you already got, you know, your whole situation outlined already. And yeah, I'm just making sure that that tip is good, and then I give this a full 60 in my big lamp. Just gonna show one or two more nails, and then we'll be on to the next step. So now I got the same brand, Miss Cheering, in Milky White. I will leave both of these in the description box. And I'm just putting that on the tip area, making sure it overlaps just slightly with the brown base color we put on. So like I said earlier, I'm just trying to do it as smoothly as possible and, you know, basically get it shaped to how I need it to look in the end. I make sure that I bring it up the side walls so I can get that nice smile line in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I do not go far past my base color that I have there on my nail plate because that's just filing that I don't need to do. So after I am happy with that, I cured this for a full 60. Going now with my cordless nail drill. This is from Temu as well. I had it for a few months now and I absolutely love it. It is really, really good. I will have that in the description box as well. So I'm just using my sanding band and I'm just going over the white mostly because I really don't want to, mess with the brown color at all. So I'm just smoothing over the white and slightly over the brown where they meet to clean that up and get the shape coming through. And, just going in left to right motions, up and down motions to make sure that everything is smooth and nice and thin. So, of course, I do this to all of my nails. Oh, yeah, and you can't forget about the bottom either because that'll definitely throw off the shape. So I do this to all of my nails, of course. And then I do go in again one more time with that really thin 100-180 nail file to really crisp up those side walls and the free edge and make sure everything is looking snatched and good. So right now this is totally giving me early 2000 vibes of like when I used to get the permanent French manicure and the square nails, but I'm digging it. So as you can see here, I do switch to one of those like foam nail files because it has more give. So I use that to go over the whole nail and just extra smooth it out. So here I have two Model 1 colors from their nude collection, and I did a video on these and I'll put this in the description box as well. And I mixed those two colors, really not using much of it at all. I mixed it with the Born Pretty 6-in-1, which also is an extension gel. So being that I mixed this with the extension gel, I won't have to add any capping. I wouldn't have to put any clear on top of all this. So my objective was to get, that yellowy natural nail look, or beigey. I don't want to say yellow, but the beige color of your natural nail growth. So I think I got it pretty good. I'm not too positive if I should have done 2 coats or 1 coat, but I stuck with the 1. So I did this on all of my nails, even I went over the whole nail. So yeah, I made sure to cap it off really well. I give this a full 60 in my lamp. So like I said, since my nail mixture had the Born Pretty builder gel in it, I can just now go straight in with a top coat, which is great. It made this so much easier. So I'm top coating all of these nails and then popping them in for a full 60. Here is how they turned out. And I really do love them. I'm just not positive if I made them beigey enough. I did do 2 coats on my thumb, which I will be showing you. And to me that looks too beigey, but then maybe these ones look too white. I'm not sure. And I did add some black and white daisy stickers on my middle finger, but I was totally out of frame and it was just some simple sticker placement. But all in all, I'm really happy with these nails. I like the whole natural look going on, and those polygels are like the best to work with. Really recommend them. And these nail tips were really good too. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.